Imagine waking up one day and realize that everything around you, every memory, every feeling, every law of nature is not real. That your entire existence is part of an advanced simulation created by forces beyond your understanding. What if the world you know is nothing more than an illusion? This question, once confined to philosophy and science fiction, is now being seriously debated by scientists, physicists, and even billionaires. And the more we look into it, the more disturbing the evidence becomes. Chapter 1: The Simulation Hypothesis. What does it mean? The idea that we might be living in a simulated reality isn't new. It dates back thousands of years to Plato's allegory of the cave, where he described people living in a shadow world, unaware of the true reality behind their perception. But today, this theory has taken on a new, terrifying edge, one backed by modern science. In 2003, philosopher Bostrom proposed the simulation argument, stating that one of these three possibilities must be true. 1. Human civilization never reaches the level of technology needed to create realistic simulations. 2. Advanced civilizations do reach this level, but they choose not to simulate conscious being. 3. We are already inside the simulation. And based on our current technological advancement, the third option might be the most likely. Chapter 2: The Math Behind the Illusion. Mathematics governs the universe, from the way planets orbit the sun to the structure of atoms. Everything follows strict mathematical rules. But what if that's exactly how a simulated world would be programmed? In 2017, physicist James Gates discovered something shocking. Hidden deep in the equation of supersymmetry, he found computer code. Specifically, error-correcting code similar to those used in web browsers. In other words, the fabric of our reality may contain traces of artificial programming. Even more unsettling, quantum machines, the science of the smallest particles, behaves in ways that make no logical sense. The double-slit experiment shows that particles can change their behavior based on observation. In other words, reality only fully forms when it is being observed. If that doesn't sound like a video game rendering system, what does? Chapter 3: Glitches in the System. Have you ever experienced déjà vu, the eerie feeling that you've lived a moment before? Or notice a strange coincidence that seemed too impossible to be random? Some people believe these are glitches in the simulation, small errors in the code that expose the artificial nature of reality. There have been countless reports of bizarre phenomena, like objects disappearing and reappearing in different locations, the Mandela effect, where large groups of people number historical events differently than recorded history, time behaving strangely, clocks skipping forward, backward, or entire hours seeming to disappear. Could this be signs that our reality is nothing more than a program being constantly updated. Chapter 4. Why would someone simulate us? If we truly are living in a simulation, the question becomes, who created it and why? A future civilization. We could be part of an advanced ancestor simulation, where a post-human society is running billions of simulations to study history. Aliens or higher beings, perhaps a more advanced intelligence, created us to observe the development of life, the way we simulate ants in controlled environments. Or a self-contained illusion. Some scientists suggest that there is no outside world at all. Our entire existence is just information, like a highly advanced dream. If this is true, what happens when the simulation ends? Chapter 5. Can we escape the simulation? If we are inside a programmed reality, is there a way out? Some believe that deep spiritual experiences, near-death experiences, or extreme meditations may allow a person to glimpse beyond the simulation boundaries. And then there's the terrifying possibility that someone or something is watching us. What if the simulation creators are observing our actions, deciding what happens next? But the biggest question remains, if we knew the truth, would we even want to escape? Tonight, as you close your eyes, ask yourself, what if everything you know is just an illusion? What if nothing is real? Would you still want to wake up?